Mr. President, very distinguished senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I am rising to move first for the suspension of Order 12.1 on floor privileges. Mr. President and distinguished colleagues, this is to enable us allow some strangers into this hallowed chamber. And the essence of this, Mr. President and distinguished colleagues, is that the leadership of this hallowed chamber took a decision, just as was done by the leadership of the House of Representatives, to bring in knowledgeable experts and stakeholders that will come and explain certain things to us regarding the tax reform bill, which essentially is why I have not brought these bills for second reading, because we felt there was the need for us to be able to also ask questions, apart from listening to them, to be able to ask questions. So essentially, Mr. President and distinguished colleagues, the few strangers we are bringing will include, like I said, 2 tax experts and consultants from different parts of the country, as well as the DG of Budget Office and the chairman of FIRS. Again, the essence of this is for them to come and speak to the integrity of the tax reform bills and to also enable our colleagues ask questions, after which we'll be able to do our own closed-door session and hold our own further interaction before we proceed or we take any further legislative action on those bills. I so move, Mr. President.
Okay, order. What order? Order 12. And by your leave, let me read. Privilege of the floor. No person shall be admitted in the lobby or the floor of the Senate while in session, except former Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and their private secretaries. Number B, former elected President and former elected Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Number C, former President and former Deputy President of the Senate. Number D, former senators and senators-elect. Number E, members of the House of Representatives. Number I, judges of the Supreme Court. Number G, former clerks and former sergeant-at-arms of the Senate. Number H, Secretary to the Government of the Federation while carrying out a message from the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Number I, former Speaker and former Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives. Number J, ambassadors and ministers of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Number K, governors of state and former elected governors. Number 8, members of the national legislatures of foreign countries only on official duties. Number N, officers and employees of the Senate in the discharge of their official duties. Number 2, the chamber shall not be granted for any other purpose than the use of the Senate. Mr. Speaker, I read through some of these things, and I listened to the leader most appropriately. I don't see anywhere whereby the senators should allow these people to come here and make the kind of interactions they so want. However, committees of the Senate and Appropriation can invite for the interaction of this manner, no, but not the Senate in session. I think our rule does not cover invitation to consultants or any official of government to come and brief the senators. I so submit.
Thank you very much for raising your objection to this. But let me say, this issue of the tax bill is something that Nigerians are interested to know much about it. I'm coming. Now, I'll call you. The House of Reps did almost the same thing. So we felt, excuse me, I'm coming. We feel that it's important so that we cover this matter live. We'll go clause by clause, bring the consultant. Let us look at the entire thing. And then we will see everything. And also Nigerians will also have the privilege of knowing everything about the bill. And thereafter, of course, we'll now decide what we need to do. We just want to make the entire process very, very much inclusive, to carry everybody along, all Nigerians along. So I think probably he came under the wrong rule. He's going to rephrase his request, and then it's up to the Senate if you want that to be done, and if you don't want to be done, fine. But what the leader wants to do, and of course the committee, is to open the entire thing, let it be known by all, let Nigerians know about the bill, let us know about the bill. Let consultants tell us what is there. Let the crafters of the bill, that is FRS, tell us about the bill. We want to make it as open as possible. We want to carry along everybody, all Nigerians. So this is what we want to do. Except you don't want openness, the intention is to open up to allow everyone to know. You may phrase your
Mr. President.
Excuse me. Your point of order is noted, but I want to rephrase so that we can have it done formally without any problem. Leader, you have the floor.
Mr. President, I listened to the point of order raised by most distinguished, highly respected, well-revered former leader of the House and of the Senate, distinguished Senator Abdul Ningi. Mr. President, let me clarify. My motion was for suspension, not invocation, of Order 12. Order 12 talks about those who are privileged to speak in this hallowed chamber, as well as the exceptions that can be granted. But when a motion is moved for suspension, it means that rule does not apply again. In addition, sir, for the purpose of our working relationship, let me also amend my motion by saying that in addition to my motion for suspension of Order 12 on floor privileges, I'm also coming under Order 1B, which says in all cases where there is no specific provision or rule, the Senate shall regulate its own procedure. So, Mr. President, let it be said that my motion is based on both the invocation of Order 1B of our rules as well as the suspension of Order 12 of our rules. Nigerians need to know, and we also want to know. Let's hear these people. Let's ask them questions. And that's why I've chosen that we'll go this way before I bring my bill for second reading. After this, we'll still have our own closed-door session tomorrow as colleagues to further discuss this issue. It's a matter of urgent public importance. I so move, Mr. President.
Minority Leader, can you second the motion, please?
Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I second the motion ably moved by the Senate Leader. I so second.
Those in favor that we should allow for openness, we should allow the Nigerians to know what is happening about the bill. We should also educate ourselves about the bill. And in that respect, the motion has been moved by the leader and seconded by my majority leader. Those in favor of the motion, please say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Order, what? What order?
Mr. President and distinguished colleagues, Order 38. And I just take the last part of Order 38. That is order of the business. Mr. President, the order of the business says, number 10, that our business for the day will be based on the order paper. The order paper does not contain this. And for God's sake, this is a very, very, very important matter. We should not in any way try to use the position of the Senate, because the order paper is clear, and we have been doing this. I have no problem having them to come here and explain whatever. We have been doing that, but we follow known procedures. And that is, if today this thing has to be taken, you now quickly ask for supplementary order paper that will reflect this. And as you said, this is a very, very important matter. It is not a matter that you just come and tell us after we are doing business of the day. Mr. President, you can have your way, but I will have my say. You will have your way, but I can have my say. You can use the gavel, and I will use my voice. This thing is very sensitive. Our people have been dominated by this matter. When you say it's matter of urgent national importance, yes, we do have matters of urgent national importance. But even those matters normally is referred to the next legislative date or another legislative date. Please, I beg you in the name of God, in the name of God, this matter is very, very important to not only us, but Nigerians that we represent. And we swear by Bible and Holy Quran that will represent the interests of the people. These people partially have spoken. The governors, the National Economic Council, and that
you have made your point. Can I respond to you?
You can rule me out of order.
Let me respond. Let me respond to you. Now, please, we are not here for rhetorics. We are acting on fact. Excuse me. Order, please. Order, please. Order, please. Order, please. Order, please.
You, because you are sitting there saying saying it's written.
Allow me. I know.
Are you saying, Mr. President, that a Senate...
No, leave me. Allow me. Wait a minute.
Is that fair to yourself? Now rule me out of order.
Okay, thank you very much. We're giving you a chance to speak. Please, I refer you to Order 1B, which the leader came under. Can you read Order 1B for me, please? Can you read Order 1B? Okay. Order 1B read as follows. In all cases not provided for in this standing order, or by sessional or other orders or practice of the Senate shall by resolution regulate its procedure. This is what we have just done. This is a resolution that we have just passed. You needed to have known what we have done. I therefore rule you out of order. Leader of the Senate.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, we have...
Besides, excuse me.
Yes.
This distinguished Senator Ndume has been the one clamoring for openness in this arrangement. We want to be open. We want Nigerians to know, we want everybody to know. What's wrong here? We are trying to make everything open, live. Let everybody listen. The chairman FR is here. And why are you saying you don't want that to be done? This is wrong.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, I want to present the team of stakeholders and tax law experts that we have invited to come and shed light on the tax reform bills. And, Mr. President, let me say that regardless of what is on our order paper, the order paper does not take precedence over our rules. And that is the essence of Order 1B that you have ruled on, that at any point, the Senate shall regulate its own procedure.